Can you be fired because you're pregnant? Absolutely not. It's illegal. Can you be fired when you're pregnant? Absolutely yes, because any of us who work for an employer where we don't have a contract, unless there's a union contract, then that might have some rules, some hoops that your employer has to jump through before it's permitted to fire you. But 90% of us plus work as at-will employees and can be fired at any time for any reason or no reason at all. So being fired when pregnant is perfectly legal, like being fired when black, or fired when over 40, or fired when disabled. It's perfectly legal to fire someone in any state that they're in, as long as the reason for the firing is not because of disability, age, race, color, etc., or because of sex. That's what the law says, the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Because of sex. If it's happening to you in the workplace, any kind of differential treatment or hostility because of sex, it's illegal. Well, pregnancy certainly is a condition that is inseverably tied to sex, to gender, to the female gender. And so if you're being discriminated against because of your pregnancy, because since your employer found out they treat you differently, they treat you poorly, you're not promoted, or you get fired, or they fail to provide a proper maternity leave, which is also required because of sex, and because otherwise it would also be disability discrimination, because when you have a baby for a certain period of time, you are understandably disabled within the meaning of the law, and you need time to recover from childbirth in order to get back to work. So it's because of sex, and if there's maternity leave violations, it's also often because of disability or perceived disability. And finally, when you're ready to come back to work postpartum, issues still surrounding sex apply, such as lactation. And your employer must permit you to lactate, to express milk for your baby in a clean, private, non-bathroom space with access to electricity and running water. If you have any questions about your own gender-based workplace issue, give me a call or shoot me an email, call the office and speak to Deborah Orell, and we'll brainstorm together about how to best empower you in the workplace with your pregnancy or gender-based challenges.